Okay, so when we swiped right on each other, one of the things in my Tinder bio was, I'm a native New Yorker, and I go pretty fast. Can you keep up with me? And Ghavin said, yeah, I think I could keep up with you. I'm a native too. And the banter was just top notch. The
banter was fantastic.
Okay.
Beautiful.
That's the flute part.
All right, it's 9:30. Get up, get showered.
Hottest club on Cape Cod right now. I love you, bro. Come sit. Love you, man.
Ghavin was supposed to leave New York for ostensibly ever right after we met. So I had about 3 weeks to figure out that I was hooked by this guy.
We got 6 dates in like 2 or 3 weeks, so we did pretty good.
Not bad.
And then I left. So.
Yep,
Yeah.
but we couldn't. We just couldn't stop talking.
Couldn't stop talking to each other.
I was telling Auntie Sally, she's like, oh, I saw your own brother got married. I was like, yeah, we're going for his third wedding next week. And she was like, huh? I was like, to the same girl. But
We would do Netflix parties. We would talk all the time.
Yeah, for hours.
Oh my God, for hours on
8, 7. Like we used to just get onto the phone and then do whatever it was that we were doing, like for the day.
yeah.
Long distance only works if you have dates set in stone for you to be able to see each other, and it was impossible to do that during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So it just became a whole bunch of like, are we going to make it? And it does help that right before the pandemic happened, literally February, Israel went into lockdown. In January, Rosie came out to celebrate New Year's 2020. So that was the big, I guess, the first time we saw each other since we decided to be long distance and actually be in a relationship with each other. Pretty much as we were starting to become more serious, we started talking about getting married.
What?
Yeah, you don't realize how quickly we jumped into this.
Oops.
Yeah. You had me meet your mom on our 5th date.
I didn't think that was a big deal. She's an interesting lady. Like,
She was doing that internet dating thing, but she liked him, and she wanted me to meet him. We went out to dinner, and I think it was for just a few weeks. It could have been within days of when they met. I think it was.
we were back home in the city, and it was really, really hot. We were around one of the reservoirs right outside the Alice in Wonderland statue, and all these people were looking down at the reservoir and pointing at these little boats that had pictures attached to them, and it's like, what is that? And I looked at them, and they were all of me and Ghavin. I was like, oh my God, that's me. And all the people were like, oh yeah, it is you. Okay, wow. And then a bunch of our friends like crept out of the woodwork. A bunch of our friends and family. And I just lost it. I was just bawling.
Yeah, you're nonverbal
Yeah.
for pretty much all of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now that we have welcomed this most beautiful, elegant bride onto the mandap, we'll commence with the purificatory rites. Wonderful entrance. I didn't know Vikash could dance like that. Wow.
Please be seated.
Vikash, today Rosie's dad is saying to you that you are the man that's gonna care for his daughter from today onwards.
Who presents this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
This is officially handing over the bride. Vikash and Rosie, this is a day that every parent dreams about.
There is a light within each of us, that spark of life which is ours, but yet part of the whole. One with the fires that burn deep within the womb of the earth. We are a part of that light. That light illuminates the love between Rosie and Ghavin.
May you give your heart unto her. May you give your mind unto her.
Absolutely, yes.
Will you love him, comfort him, honor and cherish him in sickness and in health, and promise to love him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
I vow to help you tie the bonds that are meaningful to you tighter. And I vow never to leave you alone again.
I promise to always be your friend. I promise to show up for you. And I promise to love and cherish you forever with my whole heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the best of my ability, with guidance from our scriptures, I would have tried my best to pour the contents of these two hearts together. With great pleasure, I announce to you Shriman and Shrimati Vikash and Rosie Deonarai. A round of applause.
It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Ghavin and Mrs. Rosie.
I get you because I am you.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
We just saw cats.
Uh-huh.
And what the fuck?
It makes no goddamn sense. That was a good video. I think people are gonna like it.
Our newlywed, Mr. and Mrs. Rosie and Ghavin.
And on behalf of the Dana Ryan family, I want to welcome everyone here. Have a good time.
You know, this is the third time we're doing this. We're all burnt out by now.
Now Vic, he's my mood, my star, he's my everything. I want to thank my daughter Rosie, who has taught me love.
You're my ultimate soft spot and kryptonite, and I hate it when anyone else but me is mad at you. I don't outwardly cry, so.
Before Ghavin went to Israel, he's like, hey man, I'm gonna try and get on these dating apps, dude. I'm gonna see what's out there. And I was like, go for it, dude, because you've had so much success in your dating life before this.
The first time that I knew Ghavin was someone that I would know and think about for the rest of my life was probably the second week we were together. He said something about you had always wanted to be some kind of ideal man. And I was floored because of course you are. You're so handsome and intelligent and funny and
Yeah, but I'm also
driven.
a major dick.
Well, yeah. We were reading Fran Lebowitz to each other, and it was just so like preordained, and just we had such a connection. I just couldn't imagine not at least knowing you.
I know about y'all, but I know about us. It's the only way we know how to rock.
Hottest club on Cape Cod right now.
Rosie, Ghavin, we love you guys. Congratulations.
Happy wedding to me and Gav. I'm done marrying you, bro.
Fucking done.
Too many times.
Too many
I'm
times.
never gonna marry you again.
Rosie's one of the most doggedly loyal people you'll ever meet in your life. Rosie's in your corner. So if you gotta hide a body, she's a good friend to have. What I need in a partner is someone who tries. And I don't know anybody in the world who tries harder than Rosie. And that's why I love her. And you can see that from the first date.
Ghavin is so solid. He's made things happen. He has moved heaven and earth for me and for you and for your family and friends. You know, you're that kind of guy. You're very solid, and that's something I really admire about you.
It was always going to be you. It was always going to be us, and it was always going to be here.
You know, we've made a couple missteps, but ultimately we did it together, and that's the most important thing to me, is that we've been growing together, and we've been, you know, seeing this vision of our future together. And, you know, that's part of why I wanted such a long engagement and a long relationship before, because I really wanted to be sure. And Gavin, I have never been more sure.